Twitch! Hi Garvo! We are back with Pokemon Leafgreen. Let's get into it. So last time we were exploring the Sevii Islands. Now you will see here on this previously thing, I did turn on the game off stream, and that's because I had to do some trades with somebody who has Fire Red. So you will notice a few additions to my Pokedex and things like that, including some Pokemon that I wouldn't have had access to, like that Sentret, I guess. Hey, Slashcraft! But yeah, I did some trades with a Fire Red player, and that is why I'm not saved in the same spot that I was. Starting off strong with a snack and a hydrate. Oh, I didn't open up the biscuit box. There we go. Let's grab one of these biscuits. I need to buy more snacks so then I can have more variety on stream. I mean, not that you guys can see what it is anyway, but I should start buying other snacks. Definitely. Okay. So as you can see, my buddy who has Fire Red gave me a few extra things just because they were getting version exclusives from me as well, so they had to trade me stuff, and I got a Pichu. Which I could have already gotten a Pichu by this point, because we saw the daycare on one of the islands, so you can just breed a Pikachu, although I don't think I have a Ditto yet, so I would have needed that. But what I need to put back in my team is this egg, which we received last time. Oh, and now I can take a drink of, today I have orange juice, because that's just what I happened to buy. I don't usually drink orange juice, I'm usually more of an apple juice person, but I was in a rush earlier and I bought a drink, and the shop that I stopped in had pretty limited supply of drinks, so I chose orange juice this time. Now, where am I? Okay, I'm in Celadon. Yeah, there we go. We need to get back to, I think it was 5 Island? I think it was 5. That's what we were exploring. That's right, there was this island where I explored the top section, but not the bottom section. I think it was 5. Because first we surfed up, and that's where we got the egg, and then there was this island and stuff. Yes, Sevii Islands, I believe it was 5? If I'm wrong, we'll find out. I'll know it when I see it. Is it this one? I think it is. Yes, this is... Well, I didn't mean to walk into the house, but yeah. I think we were heading this way last time. This is right where we stopped. So let's just go back to exploring. I can't remember if I mentioned last time that this is kind of blind for me. Oh look, there's a Sentret. I could have gotten one here. But I have one in the PC, because trade fodder. They're only level 10. I think I might use a repel around here if they're gonna be really low level. Plus, I'm not even carrying anything that needs the experience. But yeah, so back in the day, I did play Fire Red or Leafgreen a bit, but I always just stopped after the league, so I never explored the post-game Sevii Islands. Never. So this stuff has been new to me. Oh wow, 45 stream streak! Thank you so much, Slashcraft, for being here so much. That is amazing. I've never really been able to get a streak, like, as a viewer, because, I don't know, I have some streamers that I watch sometimes, but, you know, sometimes they just start streaming and I'm just kind of busy that day and I don't watch. And I realized that I could still just, like, turn it on just long enough to get the streak, but sometimes I just don't bother to, so I'm always losing streaks as a viewer. Dimensional Curse? Oh yeah, it is. It was a female rocket grunt, yeah. That's right, because they were very faithful remakes, and in the original Kanto games, there were no female grunts. Which I guess it's not a sexism thing, it's more just Gen 1 had limited storage, so they weren't gonna make, you know, both genders for a trainer class. They just reuse one rocket sprite. I'd love it if newer games did it where, like, every trainer class has a boy-girl variant. Because, like, we've gotten closer to that, where a lot of trainer classes have a version for both genders. Like, say, I don't know, ace trainers and a lot of others. But then there's a lot of, there's still a lot of single gender trainer classes. Like, bug catchers. A bug catcher is always a little boy. Then there are some where they don't have the same name like Ace Trainer, but they're kind of equivalents, like Youngster and Lass. But, or I guess like Camper and Picnicker. You think if Gloom would shop at Hot Topic? I don't know. I've heard about Hot Topic, but I don't think I know the culture of it well enough. I don't know if we even have Hot Topic here. I don't think I've seen one. Do we even have Hot Topic in... I should know whether my own country has it, but I don't think we have it. But maybe I'm misremembering and I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. Do we have Hot Topic? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I can't find a clear answer, but yeah. Oh yeah, the VODs usually let you maintain the streak. That is true, and a lot of times I have seen, like, I'll get a notification on my phone and it'll say something like, you can save your streak with this streamer by clicking on the VOD. And yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I probably should, but I don't know. A lot of times I just don't bother. Maybe it's just because I don't have much faith that the streaks will get very high, so I'm always like, I'm gonna end up breaking the streak anyway, so might as well let it break now. I don't know. Streaks are tricky. You thought youngster was yogster? I mean, when you're pretty young, you know, a word like that, you can miss letters. A lot of people have mispronounced a lot of Pokemon names as well, you know, usually when they're kids. And the funny thing is, I can't think of any examples from myself of Pokemon that I mispronounced, but I do want to share an example that actually belongs to somebody else, belongs to, oh crap, I ran out of strength, I only have grass moves. Let's just switch. We don't have anything super effective for a Weezing, because we don't have psychic moves, and you can't use ground because it levitates. But anyway, I can't think of any for myself, but for my sister, she told me that when she first played the Johto games, she misread Suicune and called it Suzukin. Yeah, Look, it happens. Everybody gets letters mixed up and stuff. Okay, let's just switch Blossom. Actually, Felix is one level below anyway. And what is in here? I entered a password? I don't even remember. It's been a week. It's been a week. Another password is needed. Okay. So I can't go in here yet. Thought Swampert was Swampert? I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but yeah. Everybody's done dumb stuff like that. Okay, so I need another password. Ooh, an item. So I guess now I should check the other islands, because so far I think I've been going in order. This is number 5, so I guess I should check, check one of the other 2 islands and see if I can find any Team Rocket stuff. So we need another password. And, I did not mean to click whatever was first on the list. I always do that and click too fast. Now we're back in Vermilion. Yeah, this is kind of fun. It's one of the rare times where this is actually sort of blind, because as I said, I never did this post-game stuff back in the day. Let's see. 6 Island, Water Path, and this guy is practicing in secret. Okay. Oh, he's a juggler. Okay, Felix, I guess just go return. How did I get Naval Rock? I'm not sure what you mean. I haven't been to Naval Rock yet. Yeah, I haven't been. Oh, on the list, on the boat guy. You get the ticket automatically. Just once you beat the league, it just appears in your bag. Like someone doesn't even give it to you. That's something they did update on. In case you didn't know, I am playing the Switch release, which they didn't update it much. It is pretty much it's almost the same ROM, but amazingly they updated it so that when you beat the league you get the tickets in your bag for what was it, Deoxys, and I think it was Ho-Oh and Lugia? Was it just those 3? I haven't done them yet, but yeah, you just beat the league and you've got the tickets. Which was pretty surprising at the time, because we all assumed that that they were just going to give us, a Fire Red and Leaf Green port, a ROM that is exactly as it was, and that you'd just be screwed. Which, to be fair, we are kind of screwed in the sense that you can't complete the national decks. Because back in the day, I believe you needed at least one of the Hoenn games, as well as I think maybe like Colosseum or XD for a few Pokemon. But, so since you can't connect with those, you can't complete the national decks in the Switch version. But yeah, they did update it, they did give us the ticket, so we can get those event Pokemon. Oh yeah, something else that I heard, which I haven't seen for myself, I haven't had a reason to test it, is apparently they also added, like whenever you're nicknaming a Pokemon, or like at the beginning when you put your name and your rival's name, apparently they updated it so that, like, you can't use bad words. Because it just, when you're typing, it just, looks at the Switch, which, like, the Switch itself already has, it kind of has that feature built in, I guess, because in a lot of Switch games, when it pulls up a keyboard, It's like that blank default keyboard that a lot of, like... So it's using the Switch's programming, you know? So it pulls from that, and it actually stops you from typing bad words. I haven't seen it myself, but I saw that online. Oh, you hate the censorship? Yeah, I guess I don't have much of an opinion on it. Like, I don't mind it, but then again, I've always been a really tame person where I don't have much desire to type bad words in the game. But yeah, they've been doing a lot of that lately, like, like with the release of Tomodachi Life, where they did a weird thing where none of it is censored. You can type whatever you want in that game, but the trade-off is that you can't, upload your screenshots and videos, like, on the Nintendo Switch app. Because they don't want you, they don't want you sharing stuff of the game with inappropriate stuff. You also can't share your Miis with a friend online. You can actually share a Mii locally, and that reminds me of another thing I heard recently is apparently, and this was added in an update, not when the game released, apparently one of the recent updates to Tomodachi Life changed it so that when you share a Mii with a friend, it won't let you if, like, something in the Mii's name or whatever has a bad word. So you can't share inappropriate stuff, even though the sharing can only be done locally, so, like, obviously you know the person in real life and you trust them, but whatever. So I guess it can be kind of annoying, all the censorship, but, you know, games have been doing that a lot. And yeah, it's just what I'm used to. I remember when I think the first time I ever discovered censorship in games was, and I might be showing my age by, when I was younger and I was playing Animal Crossing Wild World specifically, because I was around, what age was I when I had my DS? I don't know, like 10-ish? Close to that. But yeah, when I was playing Animal Crossing Wild World, I can't remember, like, how I discovered it, like, what compelled me to try to type a swear word. Because for those who don't play Animal Crossing, you can, like, write letters to your friends, or, like, not real people friends, like the characters in the game. You can write letters, or you can, or, like, put notices on the bulletin board and all that stuff, so there's a lot of chances to type something. And yeah, when I was a kid, about 10-ish, playing that game, at one point I just had the idea to test it, and I was like, what would happen if I typed a swear word? And it didn't let me, and it wouldn't let me hit confirm. And I was like, oh wow, it knows. And then I figured out how to get around it by, like, putting spaces in between the letters and stuff like that. My god, it's a raid! Holy crap! I'm Mighty Ray, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! We are just exploring, the Sevii Islands, the post-game stuff, here in Leafgreen. We've got a lot of trainers here. I've never been to this area. Thank you so much for joining me, Mighty Ray. There's a lot of trainers here, and I don't know why, because, like, it's post-game. You don't really need all these trainer battles. I feel like I don't need them. So I might just try to walk around them. I feel like I don't really need to battle them. Oh, Aerial Ace, of course. It's bug and fighting! What am I... Of course! Flying! Of course! I should have thought of that at first. Sometimes I forget my types. But then it clicks. Have I got a repeller? I think I do. Yes, I do. Then I can just walk right through this grass. So I am going to avoid these trainers. This grass may look like a really weird pattern, and I've just realized what it was. So even though I just said this is kind of blind, I've never explored these areas, now that I'm here, I recognize this map from one of the many, like, fun facts videos I've watched. I believe this is the map that somebody has showed off, where someone said if you zoom out and look at the whole map, it's supposed to resemble, like, a circuit board or something. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's hard to see because it's really zoomed in. But yeah, and I've seen people mention that in fun fact videos, and whenever they do, I'm just like, oh, I don't know where that place is. But now I see where the map is. It's here. I just never explored these areas. Because, like, it's post-game. It's completely optional. But, like, as we've seen, there is a little bit of story to it. Team Rocket is trying to do something. I found a rocket base on 5 Island, but I need another password, so I'm gonna explore 6 Island, and then if I don't find it, then I'll explore 7 Island, obviously, and we'll see what happens. Bloom is really cute. I feel like that's one of those Pokemon that I never see people talk about, is the Hoppip family. Fun fact, actually, Hoppip was my very first shiny that I ever got. Although sometimes I don't count it and I say Paris is my first shiny, and the reason for that is because Hoppip, my very first shiny I ever got, was unfortunately found in an emulator. So, like, part of me feels like it doesn't count, like, because, like, you can't transfer it anywhere, and now the file's gone. It was in a game of Crystal that I had decided to play through, and I found it. It was a shiny Hoppip. But yeah, part of me feels like it doesn't count, even though there were no cheats active or anything. It was completely full odds, but, you know, people probably aren't going to trust an emulator. I don't know. So sometimes I just tell people my real first shiny was Paris, which was not until the Alola games. When I played, I think it was Ultra Moon, that's when I found my shiny Paris. And that felt like my real first shiny, because, like, it was in a real game cartridge, and, like, I can keep it and transfer it and everything. So, yeah. But, in a way, Hoppip was my first shiny. And it's pretty cute, but, although, okay, I'm not super fond of shiny Hoppip. It's a green one. But I do love shiny Jumpluff. Which I do have a shiny Jumpluff, because, like, years and years later, in Violet, I did manage to get a shiny Hoppip in that, and I evolved it. So I do have a shiny Jumpluff in my Violet save file somewhere. And yeah, it becomes this really pretty pink color. It makes me think of, like, cherry blossoms. So I do like shiny Jumpluff. That's a pretty one. Outcast Island, okay. I'm gonna try to avoid trainers, like I said before, because I don't see a reason to battle them. Oh, here we go. Here's Team Rocket. I probably could have just gone into that cave without battling this one. This one might have been optional, but whatever. The good thing is Team Rocket's Pokemon are at least they're decently leveled, whereas some of the other trainers around here are a bit lower. But Team Rocket hasn't been too bad. They're still usually about 10 levels below my team, but that tends to happen. That reminds me, next time, I'm not going to go out of my way now, but next time I can access a PC, I really should go back to like carrying someone with the experience share to get whatever I need to evolve for the dex. So I should check my Pokedex and see what I need. Although I am already down one slot of the team because I'm carrying an egg. So last time a guy gave me an egg, it is almost ready to hatch, and I don't even know what's in it. I have no idea. And I made sure to tell somebody, don't tell me what's in the egg, because this is actually, like, this is crazy. That, like, I played the Kanto games as a kid, but for some reason I just never bothered with the post-game. So this part right here is blind for me. Oh, this is Altering Cave! Okay, I do know what Altering Cave is, because it was also in Emerald, and it's literally like the same layout and everything. I just, yeah, and I read online, I knew that, that a version of Altering Cave also existed in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I just didn't know where it was. So for those who don't know and are curious, Altering Cave here. My Repel did just run out, so let's see, here we go. This cave just has Zubats in it. So you might think, that's pretty weird. The name Altering Cave makes it sound significant, but all they did was give it 100% encounter rate for Zubats. Yeah, 100% encounter rate. Only Zubats in here. You might be thinking, what's the point? Well, the point is that Altering Cave was originally planned to be a place where you could get certain Pokemon, particularly Johto Pokemon, who you otherwise couldn't get in the Gen 3 games. It was originally planned that you could, like, I think it might have been using the failed e-reader thing. No, or it might have been, you would have had to go to real-world events where you would, like, scan something and it would alter the data of the game to add those Pokemon to the encounters in Altering Cave. So whether you're playing Emerald or Fire Red or Leaf Green, then you could get those missing Pokemon. Unfortunately, those events, you know, you can't really get them anymore. So that cave is another one of those things where, like, if you're playing on an emulator or any sort of re-release like this, it's just not functional the way it was supposed to be. Ah, crap. I should have gone around that guy. But yeah, so that's just another one of those event things that you just can't do. Thankfully, I believe, they did realize, by the time Emerald came out, they realized that they weren't gonna be doing the Altering Cave stuff, so I believe they added a lot of those Johto Pokemon to Emerald's Safari Zone, so that helped a lot. I don't have it memorized which Pokemon they are, but I believe there are still a few Pokemon where you weren't able to get them with just like Fire Red, Leaf Green and Emerald. You needed to use, I think, either Colosseum or XD. I think. Yeah. Completing the Pokedex was a mess back in those days. And then now in the newer games, they don't really have national decks. They just have like, the game's decks. Which I kind of don't mind that. You know, I don't mind, like, that it's a smaller dex. In fact, it meant that I completed the decks in Violet. I'm not usually one for completing the decks, so the first time I ever completed a Pokedex was Let's Go Eevee. Which, you know, it's the Kanto Dex, so it's pretty easy. I did pretty much all of it on my own, and then I got somebody to help me with like the Let's Go Pikachu exclusives, things like that. The fossil I didn't pick, you know. Is that all there is to this island? Let me see, did I go around here? Yeah, and then the second time I completed a dex was in Violet. I completed the Paldea dex, but I never ended up finishing the DLC. So I never did those dexes. But then in Legends ZA, as you guys might have seen, I did complete, well, the base game dex. I am not sure, I originally said that I would also do the DLC dex, but now I'm not so sure because, like, it's really annoying having to, you basically have to just hope that the right portals show up. So I think I might call ZA done. I feel pretty much done with that game. Let's go see Sevii Island. Maybe Team Rocket's there, because I still need a password. But yeah, I might be ready to call ZA done, really. Oh yeah, the Trainer Tower! I do know of Trainer Tower. A little bit. Which brings me to something I've been meaning to bring up during this stream, and I believe I brought it up a little bit in the Discord before I started the stream, which is that for a long time, Monday streams have been Pokemon Day, which started back when I started playing through ZA, and then when Fire Red and Leaf Green released, I also added Leaf Green into the mix, where I would do half and half, or a few times I did just one of them. But as I said, I feel done with ZA. And we're here in the post-game, so pretty soon I will pretty soon feel done with Leaf Green. Which brings me to the question of what game will replace it. Now, originally I thought I would replace it with a Pokemon game, so then I would keep Monday as, like, Pokemon themed. But I couldn't really think of, I'm not sure if there's any Pokemon games particularly that I want to play right now. But I did start to make a list of games that I have been wanting to play on stream. Come on, Felix, wake up, please. If not, I'll have to switch. So yeah, I started making a list, and I have already put a link to that list in the Discord. Oh good, he woke up. And so you guys are welcome to tell me which of those options that you're more interested in. Because it's like, obviously it's still going to be my choice, and I'm not, like, asking you guys to tell me what to stream. It's more just a point of, I've narrowed it down, but I want to see which options people are interested in. Let's switch Felix out. He made it to level 58. Let's put Sky in. Let's see. So Trainer Tower is ahead. So that probably has nothing to do with the Team Rocket stuff, of course. But we'll have a look. Yeah, maybe I'll come back and try it later? not right now. Well, actually, there was a Pokemon Center bench in here, so while I'm here, let's just heal. Might as well be fully healed. But yeah, originally I thought I would keep Monday as a Pokemon slot and, you know, choose a Pokemon game to replace ZA and Leafgreen. But now I'm not so sure if I care about keeping it Pokemon themed, because, you know, I can't really think of a Pokemon game that I really want to play on stream. But I can think of a few other games that I'm thinking of doing. Swords Dance, interesting. I don't know if any of my team members would benefit from it, whether, well actually, Sky has a lot of physical attacks. Except Shadow Ball, because Ghost is special. But she could do with Swords Dance if she got rid of Shadow Ball, maybe. But like, she probably doesn't need the Swords Dance. I don't know. I'll keep it in mind. I won't do it right away. Oh, I didn't even see her there. But yeah, I guess I should mention what games I currently have on that list. But first, a biscuit. Ooh. I feel like it takes me so long to eat one of these biscuits, but maybe it's just like the silence giving me an awareness of it, you know? Because I'm just waiting to be done with it so I can keep talking. Then again, I could talk with food in my mouth and you guys wouldn't know because you can't see it. Okay, but I guess you can also kind of hear it when someone talks with food in their mouth, so probably shouldn't. But also, some orange juice. Okay. Am I not interested in playing horror games? Not really. I mean, okay, you guys are always welcome to suggest things if you think I might like it, but yeah, I don't know if horror games are really my thing. I'm more of a cozy games kind of person. I mean, as you guys have seen from, you know, from the games I've showed off that I have. So yeah, definitely no horror games on the current list of ideas. But I've narrowed it down to a few ideas. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7 things currently on the idea list. So the first one is Skyrim, which I think is a pretty good game for streaming. Then again, there's probably a lot of like competition for viewers there, because I bet a lot of other people stream Skyrim. I don't know. Why did I walk this way? There's nothing. It's a wall. There's nothing past him. I could have avoided him. No, Skyrim's pretty popular, and like it's one of those games that goes on for a long time, which I guess would be good. It's one of those games where people can pop in and they're not going to care that they missed the beginning, you know? It's not super heavy on the story where people are going to be like, oh, I can't watch this, I didn't see the beginning. Nah. I think Skyrim's a pretty good game for streaming, and I do want to do it at one point. I kind of suck at it, but I still enjoy it. So you guys, at some point, you might get to see me sucking at it. And then another thing on the list is Bravely Default, which is a game that I've really been wanting to play, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to play it on stream or if I'm just going to play it in my own time. I do want to get back into it. It would be mostly blind. Just not the beginning section, because I had the 3DS version. I played that, but I didn't finish it. I got maybe about a third of the way into the game, and I can't remember why I stopped playing. It wasn't because I didn't like it. I was enjoying it, but for whatever reason, I just put it down for a bit, and then thankfully they released a Switch version. So that'll be interesting. At some point, I do want to play Bravely Default and see where that story goes. So it'll be partly blind once I get back up to wherever I was. It's it had a pretty good story, and it's for anyone who hasn't heard of it, it's like turn-based RPG style. In fact, the battle mechanics in Persona, kind of reminded me of it. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's a style that a lot of games use, the whole turn-based RPG kind of thing. It's just I haven't played a lot of games like that, so I'm comparing it. Hello, how do I say that? Vronai? Let me know if I read that wrong. I have a habit of reading names wrong sometimes. But hello, and thank you for joining. I am exploring the Sevii Islands, while also going over my current list of games that I want to stream. Because pretty soon I'm going to have an open slot. Oh cool, I got it right. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, yeah, Bravely Default. Turn-based RPG, battles kind of thing. With a pretty cool story from what I saw. I only got about a third of the way through. But I've also managed to stay really spoiler-free, so it'll still be a pretty good blind experience. I just, I managed to avoid spoilers. I had to ask someone, because it's like, if you don't know how it ends, then I guess you don't know how far into it you are. But, at one point, I went on Reddit and asked someone. I just described where I was up to, and the mystery egg! And I asked them, hey, how far in was I? And it's a Togepi! Of course it's a Togepi! I should have known. We can carry the Togepi for now. Although maybe just until I get to a PC. Wait. I don't have the experience share. I was going to give it to it, but I think I left the experience share on somebody who's in the PC. Oopsie. It doesn't matter. I think I said last time that I'm probably not going to do the national... Well, you can't do the national decks anyway, but some players have been doing, like, as many as possible kind of thing, and I'm not really going to bother with that, so I think I'm just going to do the Kanto decks. But yeah, so I don't need to train up that Togepi and evolve it, because it's not in the Kanto decks. But yeah, we'll carry it. I mean, we'll carry it for now until we get to a PC. I'm not going to go out of my way. Now, where was I on the game ideas list? Because I wanna hear if you guys are interested in any of those. So there was Skyrim, Bravely Default, and then the next thing on the list was Stray, which would also be a blind playthrough. I bought the game a while back, but I never actually played it. I bought it and then I turned it on for maybe a minute, and then I don't know why I put it down. I just don't know, I just put it down. And then at one point I was like, wait a minute, I never played Stray. And you know what, now I've got my Twitch channel, it's like, hey, that would probably make a good blind playthrough. So I do want to be a cat. I do want to be a cat. Thank you so much for the follow, V. Thank you so much for being here. So yes, Stray is definitely one that I want to do at some point. Most of these ideas are like, it's not an if, it's a when. I'm more just choosing what comes next, because I can't do all of them at once. But it's not an if, it's a when. I do want to do these. I am going to play Stray on stream at some point. I just don't know if that'll be the next thing I play. And then one of the other ideas I had that I've been wanting to do is Pikmin. So that one wouldn't be a blind playthrough. I should specify Pikmin 3. That's the one I like. I have played all of them. Actually, I never finished 4, but you know, I've played all the Pikmin games. Actually, I never finished 2 either, but I did play 1. And obviously 3. 3 is the best one, by the way. And, it might not be a blind playthrough, but there is going to be something special about it when I play Pikmin. What is this? Lucky Punch. Let's see what the description says. It only raises Chansey's critical hit ratio. Okay, well we just stole it from this guy and his Chansey. Would I like to dance? Okay, I danced the Chansey dance. I don't know how we dance the Chansey dance, but we're gonna dance the Chansey dance. Oh my god, I'm actually doing it. My character's actually dancing the Chansey dance. That was so cool! That was so cool. That is the most random thing. It's too bad I don't have like a button to play music or something. It won't let me do it again. It won't ask me again. That's so dumb. I want to do the Chansey dance again. What if I go out and in and reset the map? Can we do the Chansey dance? Can we ask me? Would I like to dance? Yes! We can do the Chansey dance. Okay, that's enough of that. That was amazing though. That's like the most random thing for this game to do. Okay, Tenobi Ruins. I don't know what that is, but we're exploring it anyway. So where was I? I keep interrupting myself. But, you know, obviously commentary that happens in the moment is gonna take priority over me explaining the game ideas list. Oh yeah, Pikmin. So as I said, there would be... What is this place? Weep's Chamber. Oh, is this where unknowns live, maybe? I think I've got a rappel up, so we're not going to find out. I'm just going to run out the rappel because I want to check if I'm right. I feel like I've seen people talk about this place. Maybe this is where unknowns live. But anyway, what's special about my Pikmin stream's gonna be? Well, I am going to do a no-killing Pikmin run. I'm pretty confident I can do it because I kind of already have. I just accept the final boss. I've still never done the final boss. Is it gonna get an encounter or not? The rappel wore off. It's not getting an encounter. That's weird. Maybe there's something special about the encounters in this place? I've no idea. Weird. Well, I don't know what this place is for. Let's just keep exploring. But yeah, I want to attempt a no Pikmin death run. No dying. So I know some streamers, when they do some sort of challenge like that, it means if they accidentally do the thing that breaks the challenge, then they have to start the whole game over again. I'm not going to be doing that, because nobody wants to do that. But the way it would work, for those who don't know Pikmin, the game uses in-game days and saves at the end of a day. So the way the challenge would work would be if I screw up and one of my Pikmin dies, I have to hit the pause menu, go back to title screen or whatever, and just reload like my save. So I'd be reloading from the previous in-game day. So that way, I guess it wouldn't be no death like the whole way through, but like it would be no death in the sense that I'm still proving that I can beat every part of the game without my Pikmin dying. Just not like all in a row with no mistakes. If one of my Pikmin dies, I'm not gonna say, well, now we restart the run from day one and we have to redo the stuff that no. And like I've seen other streamers use rules like that, like famous example, Smallant, who does speedrunning stuff like Mario Odyssey, he does Pokemon challenges, things like that. He did one that was like, can he beat Platinum without taking damage? Which sounds crazy, but the answer was yes. I remember at the beginning, he had to like get a Starly, because it knows quick attack, and he had to be like really over leveled, so he would outspeed everything, and not outspeed, also one shot. You have to use quick attack and one shot them so that they don't get to attack you. But yeah, I believe in one of his challenges like that one, he had a rule where every time he beats a gym, he's allowed to save. Okay, another one of these. I don't know what this is for. I felt like it made me think of Unknown. But maybe it's not for unknowns. I don't know. It's unknown. That was stupid. But yeah, I don't know what these are for. So we're just gonna keep exploring. But yeah, it would still be a no death run, because like if one of my Pikmin dies, I would have to restart the day. So I'd still have to, I forgot the repel. So I'd still have to like do every boss, every part of the game without letting any Pikmin die. And it's not easy, but I have attempted it before, so I am confident that I can do it. So that's definitely one that I want to do. Another thing I put on the list, just as an idea, is if I wanted to try a Digimon game. I believe I have 2 different Digimon games on Switch that I've bought and then played maybe like a minute or so of, and then didn't play very far. Let's see them. There was, I think, 2 of them. What were they? They were Digimon. Here we go. Digimon World Next Order. That one's a demo. This one, Time Stranger, is a demo, so ignore that. But Cyber Sleuth here and World Next Order, those are, you know, the full game. I've bought the game and I just didn't play very far. So I might consider those if you guys want to see Digimon. You think it's for the Reggies? I was thinking that at first as well, but now I've seen way too many of them for it to be the Reggies as well. Because, like, there's only 3 Reggies. Oh, good night, Slashcraft. Thank you for being here. Yeah, at first I thought they might be for the Reggies when we'd seen like 3 of them, but I think we've definitely seen more than 3 now. So, I don't know. Also, I'm kind of getting lost in here. Okay, where did I put the... There's the biscuits. Oh, they're for unknown. I thought there might be. But why is there so many of them? Oh, I guess because then it could spawn different letters for different ones. Yeah. And here is the orange juice. Okay, I guess I don't need to bother going in these, so where is the way out? There it is. Yeah, I guess that area is just for those. Oh, I didn't battle this girl. Let's keep exploring. I mean, we still haven't found, the password to the Team Rocket thing. But anyway, yeah, I guess those 2 Digimon games are on the ideas list. If people are interested, I am willing to give Digimon another try. Because those would be blind, and I don't know much about Digimon. I used to play the card game, and that was it. Like, I got into Digimon through the card game. So I just know the ones that I've seen on the cards that I have, and that's it. Then one of the other ideas I had was a hat in time. Now that wouldn't be blind because I have beaten that game a few times before, but what would be partially blind would be the Seal the Deal challenges, which they are really hard. I think I tried like the first few, but also I believe like you have to do them in a sort of order, so like you can't even access some without beating other ones. So yeah, I've never beaten all of those, so that's definitely an idea. I do love A Hat in Time. It's definitely a really wholesome and charming game. And then there's the Seal the Deal stuff, which is not easy. But that's one of the reasons I like A Hat in Time, is that they were able to incorporate different difficulties without like different difficulty settings, because like a casual player could just play through the main story and that'd be it. And yeah, the required levels are not that hard, especially if you're just doing minimum %, just get enough timepieces to get to the boss. Then yeah, there's definitely enough easy levels for a really casual player to beat the game. But then there's a few harder levels. Some of the purple time rifts are kind of tricky. I always had trouble with the Arctic Cruise one. But then, and then on top of that, there's the Seal the Deal DLC, Death Wish contract stuff, whatever you call it. And those are not easy. They are very not easy. Which is why I kinda wanna beat them. So maybe I'll try that. We'll see. And then finally, the last thing on the list was something I brought up in the Discord. It's probably been a few weeks now. An idea I had that I need to find time to do would be a stream of learning speedrunning. I don't know how many streams it would take, but my idea was, hey, I have absolutely zero speedrunning experience. What if I learned how to do a 16-star run in Mario 64 from scratch? Like, I have zero speedrunning. I mean, I have a tiny bit of speedrunning, like, knowledge in the fact that I've watched videos, but, like, it's one of those things where, you know, you watch the videos of somebody explaining it, but you kind of just zone out because you don't fully understand it, that kind of thing. So, like, I know some of the basics about speedrunning, but I've never actually done any speedrunning. I've never attempted any sort of speedrunning stuff, which is kind of why I want to try it. And I feel like Mario 64 might be like an easy one to start with. It's because, like, it's really well known. You just gotta, I've looked into how you do it. You get 15 stars, and then you get the not Diadox. I always get the names of the two water levels mixed up. Maybe it is Dia. Which one's the one where you board Bowser's sub? That one. But anyway, yeah, you get that one, so it pushes the water back and you can access the second Bowser, and then you gotta, like, put MIPS through a door or something. And then, of course, there's the backwards long jump. I gotta learn how to do that. That'll be really fun. Or it might be frustrating. I don't know. I don't know how hard these things are. But I think it'd be a really fun stream to basically go, okay, I have no speedrunning experience, and I did not need to battle that girl because walking this way doesn't help me get the item. You gotta start from over here, and also I didn't bring Rock Smash, so I might just ignore that item. I'm sure it wasn't important. But yeah, I think it'd be a really cool idea for a stream to be like, okay, inexperienced speedrunner tries 16-star run, you know? It'd be a pretty cool, I mean, not gonna lie, it also sounds like an idea that might get views, but I'm not doing it just for the views, but, like, you know, it also might. I've got Fampy. Oh, the Great Ball is perfect for Fampy, I just noticed. Fampy basically is a Great Ball. I mean, look at the colours. Fampy's really cute. Oh, I don't think it should go in box 14. I'll fix that. Oh, there's a cave down here. Larvitar! Okay, let's get Larvitar. I don't really need to, because as I said, I'm not gonna try for the I'm not gonna try national decks. I mean, you can't do national decks anyway, but some people are doing, like, as much as you can. I'm just gonna focus on the Kanto decks, so... But, like, if I see something I don't have, I'll try to catch it anyway. Oh, Tanobi Key. Okay, I do have strength with me. Hopefully I don't need Rock Smash in this cave. Let's see. Infinite back jump only. Oh yeah, only on the N64 version. Don't worry, I did look that up, and I did find that, yeah, so I wouldn't, if I did that stream idea, I would not be doing it in Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I would not be doing it in Mario 3D All-Stars because that version is like a different version. But I would be doing is on this one, 64 NSO, it does have a version of Mario 64 that would work for that. So there we go. Full living Kanto decks? Maybe. Oh, I have to put the rocks in all the spots. I see. I thought it was just like a puzzle and then get to a door at the top here. I didn't see. Okay, let's see. How can we do... I might have already ruined it. Well, that definitely ruined it. Let's try again. I'm sure something's gonna happen when I put them all in their spots. Well, in order to get anywhere, I have to push one of these. Wait a minute, let's push this bottom one actually. That's one. Oh wait, but then what about these bottom two? Oh. Yeah, how would I get those to... Well, I can't, they're stuck. I need a reset. I'm gonna get this, guys, I'm gonna get it. It's a matter of pride now. Okay, which one should I start with? We push this. No, that won't work. That wouldn't... No, because we can't push any of these. We can't... That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm so stupid. I thought those spots were not standable. You guys, you gotta realize how I slipped up, okay? In my mind, these spots were not standable, which is why I thought I had to do like this to get up here. I'm so dumb. Okay. Now that I know I can stand on those spots, that changes everything. Here's what I can do. Watch this, watch this. Let's start with these two. Let's start with these bottom ones. Push it. And then up there. Then again. Now let's get these three. Put these two here. And then side. Up. Oh, no. I got it this time. I've got it. So these two here, they don't go sideways. They should go up. They should go up. I know what I'm doing now. Because then, if I stand here and then I push... Yeah. Don't put them there. Go like this. And then around here. And then like this. Up. Around. See, this puzzle would be impossible if these spots were not standable. That's what tripped me up at first, is that somehow I thought they weren't. Those to the side and then up. And then we just put these two up, side. I'm smart! did I get? A mysterious rumble echoed somewhere far away. Great! I have no idea what that did! Was it related to that unknown thing, maybe? Let's go check it out. Let's go look in one of those little buildings and see if that changes things. I don't need an onyx. I don't. I could put the rappel back up, but then I don't know if it would run out quickly enough. I never got a Cubone? Okay, well I need one. That's in the Kanto Dex. I might try for living Dex, but we'll see. It just means having to worry about, like, catching duplicates and breeding. Because, like, if you're just doing the actual Pokedex, then, like, it ticks it off if you just have one thing and then you evolve it. But then, with the living Dex, you have to, like, get 3 of the base form and then evolve 2 of them, you know? But maybe. I've already made decent progress on the decks, but I've just been, like, evolving them, you know? And just going by what my Pokedex says. I could try for living Dex, at least just for Kanto. Maybe. I did do a living Dex in ZA. That was kind of fun. And by that I mean I did the base game Dex, and I tried to do the DLC Dex, but nope. Okay. We do get an encounter! It's an E! Okay. Well, we might as well throw a ball at it. Okay. You're just gonna use hidden power. It killed Sky, because she was dying anyway. It's an E. I remember when I was a kid playing, like, Platinum and stuff, I remember with the ball capsules, there was an NPC where you had to show them unknowns, and then they would give you the stickers that have the letters. So, I remembered catching unknowns just for that. It's an N! I don't need another unknown. I'm not getting all of the unknowns. I mean, plus they're not even Kanto decks. I did say I'm not doing National. Because it kind of feels pointless to me, because, like, you can't do National. I know some people are just, you know, they're still gonna do, like, everything that you can get. But that doesn't feel as good. I'm just gonna complete the Kanto decks and be done with it. Well, and we're exploring these post-game areas. So it's back around this way. We need to keep exploring. I still haven't found the password to that Team Rocket place. But also, once we pass by the PC, we will start carrying whoever we need to evolve. Somebody is still holding their... Oh, a Marowak? I guess I could try to catch and save myself the trouble of evolving Cubone. Yay! One try! Nope, not down there. We're gonna... Oh, I didn't battle these... How did I skip these guys? Do they only have, like, one tile of sight or something? Because surely I had to come down these stairs. Oh, Felix is dying. We're gonna go Brick Break, I guess. Am I gonna buy Splatoon Raiders? I don't know. I'll consider it. Oh, because they're tag team, then yeah, they only have one tile of sight. So that's how I got down the stairs before, because if I was standing one tile to my right, then they wouldn't have battled me. There we go. But yeah, I haven't been super into Splatoon. I've like played it a little bit. Back in the days of Splatoon 1, I played that sometimes, which was back when I didn't even have my own Wii U back then, but I had a lot of sleepovers with somebody who did have a Wii U and Splatoon and Wi-Fi. So I played a lot of I played Splatoon during that time, and then Splatoon 2 at one point I bought that, but I don't even have 3. I don't even have Splatoon 3. I never bought it. When it came out, I was like so surprised, because it's like, what do you mean there's a new Splatoon game? We already had Splatoon 2 on Switch. Like, why did we need Splatoon 3, which is also on Switch? They should have just waited for the Switch 2 and then made a better one. But whatever. I did try Splatoon 3 like a tiny bit because I borrowed it from someone. But yeah, I don't have the game, so I don't even have that. Maybe I'll try Raiders? I don't know. But yeah, Splatoon's alright, but... Oh hey, Dark Apocalypse! So much is going on in your games? What games are you playing? So much dying is going on in this game. But that's because I didn't heal, and I wasn't planning to battle these guys. Just surf them. Finish it. Whatever. Oh my god, they had a full restore. Why didn't I stand one step to the right? Alright, you got this, Coral. Nice! Okay, so close. Just finish it. Somebody finish it. Blossom, finish it. There we go. Okay, that sucked. Okay. I do kind of like the designs for the ace trainers in this game. I find it interesting how Fire Red and Leaf Green feel very different from like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, even though they're like made with the same engine and stuff, and they could have reused assets like the trainer class sprites, but they didn't. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald have different ace trainers. I think they have green-haired... Why did I click run? I'm so on autopilot right now. Yeah, I remember the Hoenn games had green-haired ace trainers. Oh, an event in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, okay. And, oh, Power World. Okay, I've never tried Power World. I've heard some good things about it, and I've also heard some people just, saying how much it's a lot like Pokemon. But then again, a lot of games are a lot like other games, but they're also very different. Come on, Blossom, just... I don't even want to do these trainer battles. I just want to get back to the... You know what I just realized? I'm an idiot, and I didn't have to battle those trainers. I could have just used Fly! I could have just used Fly! I just wanted to get back to the town. I didn't have to walk! Sometimes I'm stupid. And this ranger has a full restore. Okay. Time to have a biscuit. Time to calm down. People have told me I probably shouldn't call myself stupid in these streams, but hey, it balances out because mere minutes ago I was saying I'm really smart because I figured out that puzzle. Yeah, you know what I could have done from the start? You know what else I just realized though? Oh wait, orange juice. Yeah, you know what I just realized? This is Sevii Island, and I guess I've finished exploring, but I never found that second password for the Team Rocket thing? I thought I would, like, find it as I kept exploring, but, yeah, that's Trainer Tower, and then down this is, yeah, I mean, I was trying to do it myself and go spoiler-free, but if anybody knows where I might have missed it, you're allowed to tell me now, because I'm pretty sure I've checked every island. Which one? What was on 6? I'm already forgetting. 6 Island was... Oh yeah, this one. So 6 Island had this path, and then leads to Ruin Valley. Let's see. Yeah, up here... What was up here? Oh yeah, and then this leads into this area. Do I have a rappel up? I do now. Yeah, this leads here. I don't know where I missed... God damn it. I don't know where I missed a Team Rocket thing. The only thing is, there was a Team Rocket grunt standing in front of Altering Cave. Which was kind of weird, because Altering Cave has nothing to do with Team Rocket. So maybe I missed something around there? Oh, damn, Effect Spore. Yes, I will switch. Let's go with, Coral. Oh, I know what else I forgot to do. I forgot to go to a PC. Okay, once we defeat this trainer, let's, well, we'll see if I missed anything else on this island. Memorial Pillar 4 Island. I think I probably did that. Because I did 4 Island. I'm pretty sure I would have done that one. Maybe that's the password I already got. Or maybe it's not. I don't even remember what the password was that that I did enter in. Well, we'll see. I guess I'll go to 4 Island and see if, 6 Island in a cave? Okay, that's got to be the one I'm missing then. So... Icefall Cave... No, Goldie Need Log. I remember, that's the one I entered in. So if I had got password 2 without password 1, that's weird, but maybe I did. Okay, repel. Great. Well, I'll keep surfing this way and see where it leads me, because I've already forgotten where it leads. And then I guess we'll go to 4 Island. I guess I somehow missed something there. Oh yeah, that leads here. Okay, can I fly to... No, I probably have to take the boat. Well, let's go to the PC first and see who I should carry with me. Hi! Hi, Bonbon! Gets me every time! Alright, good to see you, Bonbon. I did not know he would be there. Alright. Oh, I did not mean for these guys to end up in box 14. It's Magnemite who has the experience share. Okay. We'll put him in. At some point, I might rearrange these boxes to like be in order so I can oh, let's switch Rory in. Hang on. What level's everyone else? We'll give someone else a break. We'll give Felix a break. There we go. Yeah, at one point I might reorganize the PC. Sort of like what I did in ZA, if you guys remember that, where I had the boxes labeled like 1 to 30 and so on. So then they all had their place. And then that's the easiest way to organize a living dex, so you can see where the gaps are. But I feel like that would not be interesting to watch, so I'm going to do that off stream. After this stream, I guess I will just, organize the boxes like that and put everything I already have into its spot. So now, let's go take the boat to 4 Island, where I apparently missed one of the passwords. Alright, Memorial Pillar. Where might that be? Let's just start exploring. How about around... Oh, you can't surf there. Okay. There is a Rock Smash Rock, but I don't think I need to go that way, and I don't really want to grab someone to use Rock Smash, so let's just go this way. In here? That's Icefall Cave. Yeah, we did this one. Garvo, I think your info was a bit mixed up. Yeah, cause you wrote Icefall Cave 6 Island. This is 4 Island. I did do this. But the password I got is Goldie Need Log. I remember Goldie Need Log. I need the other password. So, Chloe, you're the expert. Which island did I miss something on? Because, that other password... Maybe it's just switched. Is it Memorial Pillar? I don't even remember where Memorial Pillar is. Six Island. Okay. Yeah, maybe don't trust Google AI. Now we know. Don't trust Google AI. It's not the best with, like, game information. Wait, what's up here? Nothing. Okay. That's weird. It's not mandatory, but I need the password for the Team Rocket. Oh, I found a berry. And I forgot to put a rappel. Yeah, now we know. Google AI, it's like, it's okay if, like, you look up the meaning of a word and you just read the definition there, then it's not so bad. But for things like... Really? But for things like game information, sometimes it gets a bit tripped up. Okay, there we go. I should have just attacked it right away instead of trying to run. Okay, give me a rappel, please. There we go. Do I want to surf or stay on land? Oh, well, I guess we're staying on land. And another berry. You can tell because the ground looks a bit different there. Oh, he's got a really long view. Okay. I was hoping he was avoidable, and he's not. Hey, that reminds me of what I was saying before about how some trainer classes have male-female variants, but some don't. Hikers! Hikers are always men. 'Cause, you know, women can't be hikers. Oh, I have to do the Braille thing? Just to get the password for the Team Rocket thing? Maybe it's my Emerald brain at work, but I thought Braille was just for, like, Legendaries or something. But I guess I misremembered. Or, like, I got my Emerald brain mixed in where Braille is for the Reggies. I didn't realize they used Braille here too. But yeah, I wanted to do this Team Rocket thing, because it kind of feels like it's, you know, part of the post-game story. I don't know if I get much out of it, but we'll see. We're exploring. I guess I didn't fully explore this island. I don't know why I thought I did. Oh, okay. I can do this puzzle. What if this one, and then this, and then this, and then this? Oh, the rocket thing is for Mewtwo. Okay. Also, I found Sunstone. Wait, they added hikers in Scarlet and Violet? I don't even remember that. I don't even remember them having trainer classes in Scarlet and Violet besides, like, students. I remember seeing, like, all the trainers were just, like, in the school uniform. But maybe there's probably other trainer classes and I just don't remember. I didn't even battle trainers much in Scarlet and Violet, because also they made it optional. Oh crap, I did not mean to walk in front of him. Well, there we go then. Scarlet and Violet did add female hikers. I did not remember that. I guess they're making progress. They also had a chef trainer? Okay. I guess I don't remember Scarlet and Violet that well. I've played through it once, so I guess I don't remember the main... Oh crap. I probably should have switched her Too late now. But yeah, I just remember a lot of the trainers were students. I know Sword and Shield made good progress. One thing that people were commenting on is when you're in those caves, you can see like construction workers as a trainer class, and including female ones, which is really cool because, you know, back in older days you would expect something like a construction worker to be a male-only class, because originally most trainer classes were just one gender, one sprite. Some of them had what people considered to be a counterpart, like youngster and lass, but that's not quite the same thing. The lass always looked a bit older than the youngster boys, stuff like that. And like Gen 3 had like Camper and Picnicker. Or maybe they existed in Gen 2, I can't remember. But yeah, why Camper and Picnicker for the girl? Why not just call them both campers? Girls can go camping. I'm a girl and I was in Cub Scouts. There's mixed gender scouts, and there's also like Girl Scouts and stuff. And now Braille. It's only 3 letters, so maybe the word is cut, considering you just told me I need cut. So we're gonna have to, yeah, I just said that. We're gonna have to go back to town. Alright, let's go grab someone from the PC. It's fine, we'll make somebody else sit out of the team. We are also carrying this Magnemite, which I'm gonna keep carrying it because, you know, when we get into battles, it needs experience share. Who wants to take a break? Well, we can't kick out Coral or Claire for the fly and surf if we need them, so 57. Sky can take a break. Now, who can learn cut? I think Radicate knows it. I think that's who used it before. Yes. Oh, I did not mean to click. Oh yeah, true. You can just guess things based on the letter count. Otherwise, I'll have to look it up. And if you're asking Chloe how she knows Braille, probably from the same way. From these games. Why did I click fly? I can't fly back to where I was. That's not how it works. It'd be great if it did work like that and you could just like put down a teleport spot and then come back. There's the rappel, and there's some grass I need to walk through, so let's put it back up. Was it down this way? No. It was up this way. Yeah, but as you just said, 4 letters could be left or it could be down. So, like, how do you know? You don't want to guess. I guess I avoided this guy last time, and, not this time. Oh boy, dig. Yeah, 4 letters could be left or down. I could look it up. And then once I know, then I'll recognize, like, which letter it starts with. So while I'm mashing A in this battle, I'm gonna quickly look at... I'm gonna look up a Braille alphabet. Okay, there we go. So then I'll be able to recognize whether it's left or down based on the first letter. There we go. Okay, if he's got more Pokemon, I will take the free switch and not put Rory in front of more rock types, but he doesn't. Okay, there goes the repel, but we probably don't need it. Oh, right, hut. Eradicate? There we go. Okay, and there's a hole. Oh, I see, yeah. That has to be up. That is left. That first letter with the 3 dots on one side, that is an L. I checked a Braille alphabet. That is right, 5 letters. That must be down. Oh, here we go. We found the sapphire. Hello. No, it's mine. I found it. Oh, so he's gonna give it to Team Rocket. And that's what, because I have to give the sapphire to the guy. I wonder what this says. That's a lot of text boxes. I kind of want to read it, but that would take so long. Hang on. Let's see. Wait, I'm actually doing this. I've got a Braille alphabet. Which one's that? Where's that one? Oh, let. Let the This is gonna take way too long. Let the 2. Oh my god. This is too many text boxes. This is a long word. That's a G L I. Yeah, it's probably just flavor text, but I've already started reading. GLI, because if I can figure the word out from a few letters, then great. GLITTE. Glittering? Yeah, glittering. Okay, that's enough of that. If anyone wants to look it up and copy paste it, be my guest. But, thank you! Let the glittering stones, one in red, one in blue, connect the past. 2 friends sharing power, open a window to a new world that glows. The next world waits for you. There we go! Yeah, that would have taken way too long. So anything up in this water, or is it just dead end? Let's find out. It's just dead end. I mean, maybe there's encounters, but who cares? Well, now we have that password. We can go to, I believe it was Sevii Island. Yeah, I know, because he had the trade machine. He needed the ruby and sapphire. But that guy just stole the sapphire. And he said he's giving it to Team Rocket. Yep, it was over this way. Now we finally have the password after about 2 hours. Hi, Centret. Yeah, I figured Sevii Island is optional. I was exploring there before, you might have missed it. It had some cool stuff, but yeah, optional. I saw the trainer tower thing. Maybe I'll have a go at it later. Yes, we saw the female Team Rocket member. We already saw that. Oh god. Okay, let's do this. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I guess up here, get this item. Oh, it's the upgrade! Good! Oh, actually, I don't even care though, because I'm not bothering with, I'm just doing Kanto decks. Gen 3 Centret sprite, it does look kind of like the shiny coloring, a bit. I kind of see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, it was still early days and they were still figuring out the coloring. You know what else has changed a lot is, Hetty Ursa. Sometimes it's orange, sometimes it's brown. Like, I think it was more brown in the earlier games. Like, just look at Gen 2 Teddy Ursa. It's a brown little teddy bear. But then they keep brightening it. Scripted shinies? Oh, cool. Can't they? I think if I'm misremembering, can't they also have shinies in, like, the Battle Frontier, like, Battle Tower? Unless I'm getting mixed up. Ooh, we can get this item. It's a pearl. I already played that game. On my YouTube channel, by the way. But let's see. This way? Okay. We'll battle this guy. I just wanted to get a good look at that upper area. And sweep with a level 3 Pikachu? Okay. Okay, you do that. And more Machops. And, oh, Machoke, okay, you evolved one of them. Oh boy. Is that gonna... Oh, so close. Rory's okay. Oh, and Magnemite's leveling up. I don't care what it learns, I'm not gonna use it in the team. Oh, trade for the Electrode. Yeah, I know you can get a really low-level electrode from the trade. And a no sonic boom, and oh, because they level match. I forgot, I didn't realize they level match. Okay. Let's see. If I want to get up there, no. What if I... Don't want to step on any of those. So how could I get... I don't know if I can get to that upper right area, or maybe it's like a way back. Screw it, let's just step on tiles and see what happens. We're just gonna throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. That's a thing people say. Oh, I do need to go to the upper right. Okay. Just try this way? Nope. And that takes me back here. Oh, wait, I think I have an idea. Okay, first I need to get around to... No, I want to get to those tiles, like, 2 steps above me. I need to get there. And then I can get to that yellow step that's just to my right. So I need to work backwards from that. This one? No, that's what I did before. Should have gone the other way. The left one. This way? Oh, but then how do I get in? Oh, wait. No, that's not the way. Guys, this is gonna screw me over so much. Okay, so if I need to get... What about this way? Yes! Okay. Then I want to go... No, let me just have a look and... Wait! Yes! That's all I needed! And we found Sludge Bomb. Chloe, you lied. I thought you said this room was where I needed to go. You said upper right. I was asking if this was optional. It's just a sludge bomb. Oh, but then I need to get down to here. Okay, so it wasn't really a lie. Because then from there you get to this section. Okay. I was asking about that room up there, but okay. Maybe I should give Sludge Bomb to Blossom. He's currently got... He could use a stab poison move. Although so could Sky, who's also a poison type. Although she's already got great moves. So maybe Blossom needs it more, I don't know. Blossom's probably like the weak link of the team. He's had like not very diverse moves, really. We're gonna switch. Let's go. Oh, actually, I don't have my dark moves, but we're still gonna switch. Oh wait, Coral does have Bite. Although Surf is probably just stronger anyway, because it's Surf. Oh, and now we're gonna... Now we're gonna be confused. Come on, Coral. Just... here. Okay, was that the last one? I think it was. Yep, okay. Now we can head up here. Okay, she doesn't know if what she's doing was right or wrong. She just put faith in Giovanni. That's not a very good, smart way to do things. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. It got away from me, yeah. Oh no, not minimize! Oh no, and I don't have my aerial ace or my, what was it called? Feint attack. I don't have my guaranteed hit moves. Oh no. We gotta kill this thing before it gets more minimized. Coral? You wanna try... damn it. Yeah, I don't care about Coral's speed. He already has pretty bad speed. Oh, so close! Come on, Coral, just... Who gave these grunts a hyper po... Actually, it said admin. It's not a grunt, it's an admin. Still, who gave these no-name characters a hyper potion? Hyper potions are meant to be for, like... I don't know, Elite Four... Well, they have full restores, not hyper potions. But still... It's not even a named character! Okay, you're gonna use Vile Plume. I would use Fire, but Rory's close to death. Flying! Flying! There we go. Yeah, I know they're not spamming the full restores, but I really was not expecting them to have it for, like, an unnamed character. Like, come on. Alright, Arbok, I don't think I really have anything super effective. So let's just go for our Dragon Claw. I mean, I would have super effective moves if I'd brought the full team here. Because, like, I'd have Sky with her Earthquake. But I don't. But we're fine. Oh, so we can come back in through here. Okay. She did warn me that I should be ready. So let's do that. Let's go heal. Because apparently we should be prepared for what's ahead. Oh, and you know what else? We don't have to have 2 slots missing, because Radicate doesn't need to be here. That was just for cut. I'll still carry Magnemite because it needs the experience share. But at least we can have 5 members of the team. Oh, you had a half-dead Nuzlocke team? Yeah, I don't really do Nuzlockes. Because I'm really not good at that style of things. Okay, Sky is in. Alright, and let's see, who should I put first, let's put Rory first. She needs a few more levels compared to everyone else. But we should be fine. We just have to go around this way. There is an item in there, but I'm probably not going to bother getting it. It's probably not anything important. Because I don't want to go out of my way to bring cut. I should have put up a rappel, but I didn't because, well, also I felt like it didn't matter for this short bit of grass. Okay, here we go. Hello. Alright, starting off with Golbat. I guess I'll just go Flamethrower. It's my strongest move. Yeah, they definitely are getting up in levels. They're definitely matching me. Oh! The executive from Gold and Silver. Okay, cool. Do they have names? Did they give him the same name or something? Wait, yeah. Did he have a name in Gold and Silver, or did they just call him, like, Team Rocket Executive? Gold gave them names, okay. Well, because Gen 2, they did have names. It was only Gen 1 where it would just say Bugcatcher or Youngster or whatever. But Gen 2 had names, but I guess Team Rocket characters didn't. They were just like executive or admin or grunt or whatever. But let's see, when I finish this battle, let's see if this game... No, it just says Team Rocket admin. Okay. So he doesn't have a name in this game to try to match it to. But I should have switched. What am I doing? Yeah, it just said Team Rocket admin. Let's just go with Coral. When in doubt, go with Coral. We don't have anything to use against Wheezing because we don't have Psychic. And ground beats poison, but you can't, it levitates, which is really annoying. God, which just makes me think how much easier it was to kill, like, Coughings and Wheezings in Gen 1, because they didn't levitate, so you could ground them. That would have made the gym a lot easier, because I'm pretty sure he uses, like, 2 Coughings and a Wheezing and something else, I forget. Okay, Coral's fine. He'll be fine. He's gonna one-shot it, right? Is he? Yes, he is. Thought so. I mean, it's water on fire, so... Okay, you'll find Giovanni. Good to know. So what's up this way? Oh, you the guy with the... Yeah, the sapphire. Oh, I should have checked my team before I started the battle. Oh, his name's Gideon. Okay. Yeah, because Rory is dying. So we're just gonna switch right off the bat. And Sky can take care of this. Because... well, Earthquake. And hopefully he'll have more electric types and Sky can just do everything. very good. Okay, that's not an electric type, but it's computer themed. It is normal type, and I do have Brick Break. Oh no, it traced my poison point. I'm scared. Am I gonna get... Oh wait, but can I get poisoned? I don't think I can if I'm poisoned. Yeah, I knew it was 2 coughings, a wheezing, and something else, and that something else was Mark. And in yellow, for some reason, they changed it. Yeah, poison's immune to poison. I thought so. It's just like, the types are supposed to be immune to their status conditions, like ice for freeze, fire for burn, poison for poison, and electric for paralysis. But like, I've heard, and depending on the generation, I've heard that there are some exceptions. Like, there are ways that an electric type can get paralyzed. Like, you might not be able to use Thunder Wave, but it could get it from like, I don't know, Body Slam or something? Is Magnemite levitating? I mean, the picture looks like it, but it's not! That's something I always get mixed up, and sometimes I'm scared to use ground on a Magnemite, because I'm like, wait, does it have levitate? No, it does not. It's just, it feels like it should, you know? It feels like it should, but it doesn't, so I can just Earthquake him. But like, seriously, why does it not have Earthquake? I mean, levitate. I said Earthquake because the word was on the screen. Why does it not have levitate? It sure looks like it's levitating. And speaking of Magnemite, that worked out nicely. Oh, they can poison other poison types and steal... Oh, yeah, ability. I'm always forgetting about... I always forget about a lot of abilities in general, but mostly if it's an ability that, like, only one Pokemon ever has it, then I always forget that it exists. Because, like, if I never used that Pokemon on my team, then how would I know, you know? But... now that that's done, we can go deliver that sapphire to the guy. Another can, but it's hidden? Okay. Yeah. And then there's hidden abilities, which is like, how the hell do people remember those? I can never remember abilities. The amount of times I will see an ability like pop up on screen and I'm like, what does that do? And I will look it up because I'm not going to remember. Okay. I believe the guy was on one island because that's the first island you go to and Bill introduces you to the guy. You. Which means, now that we've got that done, we can totally get Hoenn Pokemon! Oh wait, no we can't, because it's a re-release. That done. But we needed to do that because I've been told that doing this Team Rocket quest is required if you want Mewtwo to exist. So yeah, there is that. But we're not going to go get Mewtwo right away. I think what we're going to do is, well, work on my decks. I mean, that's all there is to do. Well, I guess I could also play around in Trainer Tower. I might do that if I get bored with Dex stuff during the rest of this stream. Oh yeah, and they've changed, like Sturdy. Yeah, I remember that. So let's see, what do I actually need for the Dex? I mean, I might make it a living dex, but like I'll do that later. For now, I'm just gonna get what the dex says that I need. And then I'll come back to like fix it to a living dex. Right, I need to evolve a Psyduck, which I have one. As I mentioned way earlier, I did some trades with a Fire Red. So I believe I must have a Psyduck. There it is. There's my Psyduck. Now, Psyduck is... Is Psyduck level... I'm so blanking. Is it level up or... 33, there we go. Okay. I feel like that'd be really boring if you guys just like watched me grind levels to evolve Pokemon for the dex. So, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of this stream. I don't know if I want to like try to do the dex on stream, but then that might get boring because half of it involves just grinding levels. So instead, let's do... Now which one was it? Was it 7? Let's try Trainer Tower, because that's another completely blind thing for me. Obviously, because I said I've never been to these post-game islands. Yep, it's up here. Let's check out Trainer Tower. More to the point, I don't know what I'm gonna do to like fill the normal length of this stream. Because after I play around in Trainer Tower, I don't know if... Wait, you can you gain experience in Trainer Tower? Or is it like a Battle Frontier where you can't gain experience? I'm not sure. Because if we can gain experience, then I could play Trainer Tower while getting experience share for the Psyduck. I'm not sure if it's like... You don't think so? Okay, I'll trust you. I wasn't sure whether it was like a Battle Frontier where you don't get experience, or whether it's more like that place in Coliseum and XD, whatever they call it, Mount Battle, I think, in which you do get experience. I wasn't sure. Wait, I forgot to fix my team. I didn't finish fixing my team. I didn't fix it properly. Somebody's out, and I see it. I'm gonna eat the biscuit. Yep, we want a challenge. Ooh, what is knockout? No, I don't want to. I want to know what it means. Maybe if I walk out and in. Yep. Can she? Yes, info. Okay. And orange juice. Yeah. Okay, time attack, how quickly you get from reception to the owner. No experience points. But they didn't explain, like, what, like, knockout is. Whatever, let's just go singles. Maybe I'll look it up later, I don't know. Unless someone wants to tell me, but... Knockout sounds cool, but I'll just stick with regular singles. Okay, starting off with a Feraligatr, which is not good for Rory. Blossom, you want to take this? That would have been really bad for Rory. Although I'm surprised he didn't use a stab water move, because that would have been better. Okay, the timer won't matter. I'll get prizes. I can heal. Great. I'm still curious what the knockout thing was. But yeah, we'll try this for a while. I mean, I'm not sure what else I want to do to like, you know, use up the rest of the stream time. That's the tricky thing. I'm not sure how much more of Leafgreen I want to play. I did say I would do Kanto decks, but I don't know, because I feel like it could get boring just watching me grind levels for Pokemon that just need to evolve for the decks. True, I could at least try to get the Legendaries as a challenge. I could go get Mewtwo, which, Mewtwo I could use the Master Ball, and then if I wanted, like, a fun challenge, or a not so fun challenge, I could try to get other Legendaries. There's the 3 birds, there's also Deoxys, Ho-Oh, and Lugia, if I wanted to collect those. Although it would suck. But, maybe. I will totally rage quit if they won't get caught though. You guys saw what happened last time with the Zapdos. Oh dear God. And I already want to run back and heal. Yeah, I guess I should show off Deoxys, Ho-Oh, and Lugia at least, because they're new in the Switch version. So yeah, I will try to get all the Legendaries, I guess. It's just I might give up on the decks, because, you know, just grinding levels would be kind of boring to watch. I don't know, I feel like some streamers do that kind of tedious stuff and they do fine, but I don't know, maybe they're better at commentary than I am. I don't know. I'm not very good at the tedious parts of games. So yeah, I did say before that I would try to do Kanto decks, but now I don't know if I even want to do Kanto decks. Gen 3 Shiny Hunt the Legendaries? Let's not. Let's not Shiny Hunt Legendaries. I mean, that would just be like soft resetting, wouldn't it? Because, yeah. Maybe not. I'm not really one for shiny hunting. We're gonna switch to Coral because Rory was dying as much as it would have been great to use fire on a bug. But we have ice, and I believe... Oh, crap. But yeah, I once tried shiny hunting a legendary in a Gen 3 game. It didn't go well. I should tell that story. So once upon a time, like 10 years ago, this guy that I sort of hung out with, like when I would go to the library after school, and, you know, a bunch of us would just kind of go there and hang out. I don't know if... But this guy, really wanted a shiny Groudon. But he wanted it to be from original Gen 3, not from like Omega Ruby, and he also wanted it to have the OT say his name that he always names himself. So I teamed up with someone else because this guy offered to pay us like $50, which felt like a lot at the time. I forgot Rory was dying. So he offered to pay us like $50 if we would get him this shiny Groudon from a Ruby. So we teamed up, and the plan was the other person, who is actually in this chat, would do the actual gameplay. You have to start a file in Ruby and, you know, name yourself the name he likes to use, play the game all the way and rush through up to the point where you catch Groudon, and then save the game there. And then it was my turn. The part that I volunteered to take was the actual soft resetting. Now, thankfully, the guy who wanted the Groudon, you know, he didn't have any rules about what Pokeball it had to have been caught in, so we could use the Master Ball. That's fine. I was fine to use the Master Ball if I ever actually got the shiny Groudon to appear, which I never did, and I eventually gave up. Because I tried so long. I would like take that thing to school, and recess and lunchtime, I would sit there resetting. I'm not going to run back to the Pokemon Center, but I will just switch so Rory's not first. I would sit there. Sometimes I would get my friends at school involved. I'd be like, hey, let's see if you have good luck. And I would hand the game to them and be like, hey, just walk up to that Pokemon and click A. And then tell me what color it is. And so that was a little funny when I would see if anybody else could make it happen. But they couldn't. And I spent so long on it that I eventually gave up. And we never got him the shiny Groudon. Sorry, Frankie. Oh. So yeah, I am not going to be soft resetting shiny hunting a legendary. I am not doing it. I'm not much of a shiny hunter. I have, like, nearly all my shinies that I have are ones that I ran into by pure luck. There are just a few shinies where I did sort of try to hunt them, and it was crazy. Like, like my shiny Skitty. I was breeding Skitties. I'm pretty sure I at least had a foreign Ditto, so it was Masuda method. But still, and then, I don't remember exactly how many eggs it took, but it was less than a box. So less than 30. I was playing, like, I think Omega Ruby, and, which is after the odds got halved. And I did have a Ditto, a foreign Ditto, which makes the Masuda method. So that did help the odds, but still, a shiny in less than 30 tries was freaking crazy. I love that Skitty. Next Monday, I am still figuring out what I'm gonna do. It might not be Pokemon. I might not keep it as Pokemon Day. I do have a list of game ideas, which is in the Discord if you want to check. I also verbally went through the list during this stream. So if you missed it, I'm not going to go through the whole list right now again, but the list is linked in Discord. So you can have a look at those. And over the week, I will try to get a sense of what people are interested in. But yeah, currently there are no Pokemon games on the list of games. I've narrowed it down, which you know, that might change. But for now, I don't think there are any Pokemon games that I particularly want to play. I mean, ZA was like amazing because it was completely blind and also a very new game at the time. I didn't get it on release day, but it was still just like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so, maybe more than that, but it was still pretty early when I started. Arceus, yeah, I know Arceus is blind for me, but I don't feel like playing it. I don't really have the desire. Like, maybe I might enjoy it more now that I've gotten used to the ZH, the Legends changes. But I don't know, I didn't bother to put it on the shortlist, because I don't know, because everything else on the list is something that I feel more interested in. I can't talk today. My throat is kind of a mess. So, which also, my throat is a bit messy, so I don't know how long this stream is gonna go for. It might be a bit shorter than usual. Oh, great timing! A hydrate! I do need a drink. That did help a little. Oh, you're off to bed? Okay. Just out of curiosity, if you don't mind sharing, what time it is? Because I'm always curious about the different time zones that you guys have, but yeah, for me it is 6:30 p.m. 4:30 a.m. Okay, yeah, go to bed. I hope you don't have anything important in the morning. Granted, last night I was awake until nearly 4 a.m., which was a mistake because I did have to wake up at like 10 for my class. So I was kind of tired this morning, not gonna lie, but yeah. Hopefully I'll sleep well tonight because I am getting pretty tired. Then again, that doesn't mean much because there's a lot of times where I feel tired in the evening, but then when bedtime actually comes around, then suddenly I'm no longer tired because yay, insomnia! But enough about that. Yes, I get really bad insomnia. But, I manage. Barely. But also it's because there's like so much I want to do at night as well. I mean, granted, yes, it is insomnia at play. And a lot of the time I am actually trying to go to sleep laying there and it doesn't happen. But there's also times where it's not so much insomnia and it's more just I want to do other stuff. So, like I've been reading a book lately and oh my god, this is why, like I love reading, but also the problem is when you start a book, you want to know what happens next and it takes so freaking long. Oh, 2:30 a.m. Yeah, you should probably go to bed too, is what I should say. But also, thank you so much for being here, because without you guys, I would have, like, no viewers. Except, I guess, Chloe, but Chloe isn't usually here the whole time. I'm pretty sure Chloe's been, like, popping in and out. Okay, that was a big earthquake. Just finish it, please. I've lost count of how many trainers I've done. I believe they said there's 8 floors. It also said there's a Politoad coming out, so it is Blossom's job. Let's go with Solar Beam. That's probably stronger than just going straight for Giga Drain, but... no, not the swagger, not the confusion. Come on, pass the confusion check. Yes! Oh, thank God. And it didn't kill. Great. Well, at least the hypnosis missed. Now can we just... and we snapped out of confusion. Yay! Now just finish it. Okay, how's the team? I'm not gonna run back and heal, let's just, switch. Yeah, I know, they told me it's 8 floors. I was just saying that I've lost count of how many I've done. But, I think we're getting close-ish? I don't know. Maybe after this I'll go get one of the Legendaries. We could try for Mewtwo. Ooh, shiny! Oh, the dots on the wall! I didn't notice those! Well, anyway, we have to kill this shiny Meowth. Because it's a trainer's Pokemon, you can't catch it. And then, yeah, after this round, I think we might go get Mewtwo. That'll be the easy Legendary because I'm gonna let myself use the Master Ball for that one. But then the rest... oh dear God. Just make a shiny substitute doll. I don't know. Kinda chancy, okay. Doesn't that, like, defeat the point? Because, like, why would the doll be shiny? Like, doesn't... the way the move works is that it's a substitute. The Pokemon, like, puts it in their place. So, like, why would the doll be a different color? Then again, there are some Pokemon where their shiny forms do not actually change the Pokemon's body. For instance, with Pinkerton, it's the hammer that changes. And I believe, Kamala, I think it's just the log. Those are the only 2 examples I can think of where it's just like an object that's not part of their body. Because like Tinkerton with the hammer, which I do like, they at least made it that the shiny coloring matches shiny Corviknight. Because the hammer is made of Corviknight. Why is the Chansey using Flamethrower? I mean, also I didn't know Chansey could use Flamethrower, but why would it against a water type? I mean, surely it hasn't run out of PP yet, has it? For other moves? Maybe it has. I got burned, that's annoying. But yeah, the hammer is made of Corviknight, so it was cool that they made sure to use Corviknight's shiny colors. Which means a shiny Tinkerton is actually just a Tinkerton that made its hammer out of shiny Corviknights. We need to switch. Oh, Felix! How could I forget? You've got definitely hitting moves. Which means we won't have to worry that it used Minimize before. Okay. We might run back and heal, even though it's only one more battle. I just don't want to be like... yeah. Let's just play it safe. Round and round and round we go. Going around these rooms and down the stairs, it just kind of makes me think of, for some reason it makes me think of Big Bang Theory, because of when they, like, walk up the stairs and they, like, go around and around. But also, I've seen behind the scenes stuff, and it's actually just one set of stairs. So they have to, like, walk up it, and then, like, pause, and then go to the bottom part and then walk up it. And then they have to like pause like what they were talking about. Which must be really tricky. I don't know how they do that, but... I mean, I know how they do that, but like I don't... Like it sounds like it'd feel tricky. Okay. Yeah, I see the dots now. I saw them as I was going down the stairs. That's 5, 6, 7, so that's where we were. So here's the last one. Oh, my Togepi! It's adorable! And it has to die. I'm so sorry. They really shouldn't force me to fight cute Pokemon. They should have an option, no cute Pokemon in required battles, just so I don't have to feel horrible. I know these are not like required battles, I didn't have to come in here. But also the thing is, you can't run from a trainer, so like you don't know what they're gonna have. So once you see the cute Pokemon, you can't turn back. Okay, that surf did not do much. That is... Oh god. I guess we could try for Brick Break, which is fighting and good against normal. Plus the surf was a special attack. Maybe he's got good special defense, but we're gonna try a physical move. Although I feel like Snorlax would make sense to have a lot of physical defense as well. Okay, that definitely did more than the surf though, so we're just gonna keep spamming this Brick Break. And it's gonna keep triggering leftovers, which is kind of annoying, but... There we go, okay! No, it didn't! Oh my god, I didn't even see the little bit of red left. I thought it was gonna die, and then it didn't. Just... please. There we go. So these trainers say some weird random sentences. Oh, you're the owner. Up here on the rooftop. We got an upgrade? Didn't we already have one of those? Yeah, we got one of those earlier. And like, don't we already, like, you only need one upgrade. For, I guess, for one Porygon. But okay. I'm not gonna keep doing these. Does this lady say anything? Oh, we can buy stuff here, cool. And I think I will, because, as I said, we might go legendary hunting. Let's grab some Ultra Balls. We've got 70. You know what? Let's make it 100. The new ones first? Okay, yeah, sure. I was gonna go to Mewtwo, but you know what? We should see the new ones. Okay. Let's go to the boat. Yeah, because I've never done these, because, well, it was an event, and now it's not, and that's the wrong bridge. Yeah, I did give the Sapphire. Where's... Oh, I gotta go to Vermilion first. You can't go from an island. Timer balls! Okay, thank you, yes. We should get timer balls, because then if we go for like 1,000,000 turns, we could use them. How many turns is 1,000,000? And also, that means I need to be counting. Where, none of these look like a shop. Is it one of these? Who are you? You can play games over wireless communication? Can you play it without a... You don't have Pokemon that can enter? 28 inches or less. And those that can't jump, okay. Can you, like, play these minigames on your own? Or do I need to... Yeah, that one needs a Dodrio, obviously. What does this guy do? He can explain the game rules. Oh, you need a friend, okay. I was hoping it would be like Pokathlons, where like you can do it with friends, but also you don't have to. Okay, you. Those don't look like timer balls to me. Yeah, I don't see no... Looks like I'm not using timer balls. Don't ask me. I haven't played the Sevii Islands. Don't ask me. I'm just gonna use Ultra Balls. Why is my model... There we go. It was leaning to the right for a while. Okay, let's do... I don't even remember which one is which, but I'm going to Naval Rock. I think that's Deoxys. Isn't it? We're about to find out. Maybe not. Well, we're going to do whatever the hell this is. I mean, we were going to try all of them anyway. Let's get some Legendaries. I guess this way? Nothing? That's weird. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is Ho-Oh. I recognize it now. Oh, here we go. We need to save. We are going to save. Oh, what's my strategy gonna be here? I don't know if I want to do the toxic strat again. Maybe. We'll try it once and see what happens. I did save, didn't I? Pretty sure I just did, but I'll do it again. There he is! Level 70 Ho-Oh. Toxic? I mean, you can use recover. That will be a problem, yeah. I'm gonna pull up my hatch rate calculator. Just so I can... Oh crap, Blossom died. I wasn't even looking. That's gonna be tricky. But you know what? We can damage it because it's not gonna die. It's level 70. Let's try a surf. Okay, that's about half. So let's call that half. Okay, if I were to throw an Ultra Ball now, according to the catch rate calculator, it's at about a 1.6% chance. Yeah, I didn't think so. And now it's gonna recover. So I guess I'm gonna use Surf again. And it's just gonna go back to that. Let's see, can it survive a second Surf? Maybe? Like, just barely? It can! Just barely! Which puts it at still a 2.3% chance to catch. Oh god. Nope. And it's gonna recover, isn't it? No, it didn't! Well, that's nice of it. Although I should recover Coral, and by that I mean use a potion, because otherwise, I mean, if Coral dies, like, I won't be able to use Surf. And that's my best move here, so... Alright, you can use Sunny Day, I don't mind. Well, actually, I think that affects water moves. So I kind of mind a little, but at least it didn't recover yet. We still have another chance at the best possible catch rate, because it's on, like, the tiniest bit of HP. And now it's using Recover. Oh god. Okay, it can take a Surf. It can definitely take a Surf. Or two. Oh dear god, that fire, that Sunny Day, that was crazy! I didn't think it would lower Surf that much. Oh god. I need to make a Pokemon whose entire moveset is like built around catching. Oh, if I could like use Disable on the Recover, that'd be great. Let's try Aurora Beam. It is part flying. Yeah, that didn't do much. Also, Coral is dying again, unless I choose to heal him. And I just killed it anyway, so... we're gonna reload. You know what? No, I hate this. I am just gonna try each legendary once. That's my new plan. Especially because this one has Recover. Look, we saw Ho-Oh. We saw the Ho-Oh. I don't care. I don't want to do this. If it's not fun, then I'm not going to do it. Because games are meant to be fun. And if it's not fun, then it's not going to be a very good stream, because I'm just going to be hating it. We got to see the Ho-Oh. This is a lot of rooms. There we go! Oh, hi, Lugia. Don't forget to save. Alright, let's see. What should we... Yeah, we'll go with Blossom. Because it's, because we'll start with the Toxic. Alright, let's try the Toxic strat. It also has Recover. Great! Okay, I guess we'll just start throwing Ultra Balls. The toxic is gonna weaken it, but also it's gonna use recover. But also the thing with toxic is that eventually it's just gonna kill it anyway. Because like toxic always does a certain percentage of damage that increases each time. So eventually toxic is gonna do all of the damage. Even if it's at full HP, toxic will kill it after a certain amount of turns. So... one... Oh! Come on, Lugia, come on! Okay. We've only got like maybe 2 turns left. Or 1. I don't know. But I'm gonna eat the biscuit and maybe we'll get the Lugia. Okay, last chance. I'm gonna drink my juice and close my eyes and we'll see if it works. Okay. Here we go. Of course. Well, Luigi is gonna die. Yeah. That's the problem with the toxic strat, is that, like, it's good in the sense that it helps the catch rate. It lowers the catch rate from it being poisoned and low HP and everything. But it means that you only get a certain amount of tries until it dies and you have to reload. But it did look better with Lugia than it did with Ho-Oh. Like, the ball was shaking more. I'm gonna give Lugia one more try. I do have a little bit more hope for Lugia. Ho-Oh was being really difficult. But let's try Lugia a little bit more. But if I want to give up, then I will. Yeah, because it does have recover, but I feel like it wasn't using it as much as Ho-Oh was. It's so stupid it tried to use recover in the first turn when it had no damage. Yeah, that one wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, Lugia's more focused on attacking me. Whereas Ho-Oh was using recover, like, a lot. Nope. It just loves that hydro pump. Which sucks because it's not actually a water type. Which a lot of people get mixed up. Because it should be a water type. One, two. I was really hoping I had it. Okay, last chance. One. Lugia, please. Nope. Okay, it's gonna die anyway. Yep, it's dead. Okay, I gave it 2 tries. Let's try one of the others. Let's go try Deoxys, and then after that, I guess we'll go get Mewtwo, which I will probably just use the Master Ball for. We can always come back for these. I mean, if I even decide to. Look, I showed them off, we saw the Legendaries. I tried. I don't know if I want to just be trying forever. Alright, anything over this way? Nothing? This cave layout is really weird. And very long. Okay, let's go try for Deoxys. Oh yeah, we have to go to Vermilion. You can't go from one place to another, you can only go to Vermilion. So now we want to go to Birth Island. Okay, and now we have a triangle. You click on it, and it goes in different directions. And if you screw up, it goes back to the middle. I might just have to look this up if I can't find the answer. Oh, wait. Wait, is it? Am I doing it? It gets more red as you... Oh, no! Yeah, it gets more red as you do it. No, it wasn't that. Let's see if I can... Trial and error here. No? Which way was it? From the bottom? How did I do it the first time? It goes here. Yeah, from the top, and then it goes there. Then what did I do? It wasn't that. Okay, I got pretty far. I'm gonna look up. Okay. Birth Island triangle. Now, how do I... Okay, there is some sort of trick to this. Let's see. Oh, follow the triangle taking the least amount of steps. Let's see. Okay. Cheating. I don't care. So yeah, first we click it here, then we walk like this. Then we want to click it from the bottom. Then from this side, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. And then we just go right. And then, I think this is about where I lost it. So we want to do it from the top. Okay. And then we just, and then we do from here. And then we do from here. And then from above. And now this is where we want to save, because the next click will spawn Deoxys. There we go. And there he is. Alright, let's see how this goes. He's got Snatch? Okay. I have no idea what moves he's gonna have. We're just gonna go with the Toxic strat. Yeah, didn't think so. Of course it's got Psychic. Oh wow, that did surprisingly little against a Poison type. Oh, it's level 30 though, I just noticed. The other two were 70, which made it all the more difficult. But, yeah, this is only level 30. I'm gonna put that into my catch rate calculator just for funsies. Okay, it's at about a 2.3% chance still. We've only got like maybe 2 tries before the poison kills it. Oh boy. Okay. So it's at about... Now it's at about a 3% chance! Hooray! This isn't gonna work. Nope. Okay, and now it's gonna die, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We might give it one more try. I mean, we already did the triangle puzzle, so we might as well try it. Okay, because we saved right here, yes. It's still ready to go. So we'll give it another little try, but, I don't know. I mean, the thing about the toxic strategy is that it eventually dies. Whereas if I just went without the poison and just like kept throwing Ultra Balls, there is a chance that it could work, but like it'd just take forever. I don't know. I'm not the best at this stuff. Maybe there's better strategies. But, yeah, I don't know. Can you not steal my Miracle Seed? Yeah, and this is why I don't usually complete the decks. And I usually call a game done after I beat the league. Because these catch rates are ridiculous. Especially in these older games. I feel like it's gotten much easier to catch legendaries in the newer games. Especially because you can like try a quick ball, try dusk balls if it's nighttime, that kind of stuff. Because I know in my Violet I did complete the base game decks, which means I did get, what do you call them? The 4, Treasures of Ruin, I think they're called. Which, you know, those are legendaries, so they probably have really high catch rates. And I caught them. I didn't have a Master Ball for all of those. I do feel like it's gotten easier in newer games. Anyway, he's dead again. So, I guess I'll just give up on Deoxys. Like I said, I am a bit tired today, and now my throat is not the best. So this stream might be a bit shorter than usual, but let's give up on Deoxys. But I did say I want to go get Mewtwo. That is something we can do because I already said that I will just use the Master Ball. That was weird. Okay, on my end, the hydrate was like delayed. Like I saw the animation on screen, but I didn't see it pop up in my chat thing. It was a weird little delay, but I see it now. Okay. So let's go get Mewtwo. That's definitely what I want to do. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream. Because, like, I am starting to feel like I've kind of had enough of Leafgreen. I'm not usually the completionist type, so I don't really care for, like, doing the decks. I feel like that wouldn't be interesting, because you guys would have to watch me level up Pokemon that need to be evolved, things like that. And getting those Legendaries is not going to be fun. So yeah, I guess we've done pretty much everything that I was interested in doing. I also had a go at that trainer tower. So I think this might be the last thing I do in Leafgreen, which is, we're gonna explore Cerulean Cave and then, and catch Mewtwo. We're also gonna catch this Ditto, just because we can. Because it's here. Plus, if I eventually decide to continue this file in my own time, like if I decide to like just complete the decks off screen, then a Ditto will be really useful. Because you gotta breed. Wow, I guess Venusaur's catch rate is much better than Ditto's because the ball shook 3 times. Come on. 3. Yes, okay. Alright. I don't really remember the way through Cerulean Cave much, because I haven't played this very much. Okay, maybe I'll put up a rappel. Yeah, because that's going to be annoying. Okay, let's see. Anything over here? More ladders. And I have no idea which ladder leads where. Even more ladders. Oh god, and now it's a labyrinth? Holy crap, I don't remember this part. I really don't remember this part. I think the last time I was in Cerulean Cave would probably be when I played Let's Go Eevee, because I did catch Mewtwo in that. Oh. I guess this Ditto got past the rappel. Well, it is level 67. But yeah, in Let's Go Eevee, and I don't really remember the layout of this cave, whether it was adapted perfectly the same or not. Oh god, these Dittos are really high level. Which I guess really supports that theory that Ditto is a failed clone of Mew. Because, you know, the cloning process was supposed to be not just making an exact clone, but to make a really powerful Pokemon. And they were trying to make Mewtwo. And this Kadabra also gets through the rappel. Oh, come on, please. Can we not? Good. That's kind of annoying that I can't just avoid wild battles. Oh, come on, Ditto, please. Okay, Ditto you can run from. The Kadabra took quite a few tries. And I don't even know the layout of this place, so I'm just gonna be running around wherever, hoping to find... Oh, well there he is! Well, okay then. Alright, we're not gonna screw around with this. We are just going to go for it. At this point, I'm not gonna... You get the idea. I'm not... You saw me with those other legendaries. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. And then we can just hop down here. And I guess we'll have a look at what's in the PC. I might just end the stream soon. I know it's a bit shorter than usual, but as I said, I don't really know what else to do for this stream. I mean, I could switch to a different game for like an hour or two, but then I'd have to decide what game and like, yeah. And like I said, I'm getting tired today, so it might just be a short stream. But next week, well, I have a big decision to make. Because like I said, I feel done with Legends ZA, and you know what? I think I feel done with Leafgreen. Because, like, we did the main game, I explored the post-game areas. I'm not really interested in things like doing the decks, because I feel like that wouldn't be a very interesting to watch, because most of it is just, okay, level up a Pokemon to evolve it, and then, okay, now you gotta breed this Pokemon to get the whatever. Yeah. We have our level 70 Mewtwo, which I think is the highest level thing I have, because my team is below that. We have our main team here. It's been a good journey, but all good things must come to an end, and I don't wanna like force myself to complete the game further, and then I won't be having fun. So yeah, we don't want to force it. I think I feel done with Leafgreen. I do. So we're gonna say goodbye to our team. Blossom, Coral, Rory, Claire, Sky, and Felix. And I think that is going to be it for my Leafgreen streams, which means, as I said, I have a decision to make. Because I'm going to need a different game to play every Monday. That's going to be interesting. I've got a week to think about it. And, you know, you guys are welcome to tell me in the Discord, like, what you're interested in watching. I've put the list of my top considerations in the Discord. And yeah, we'll see what I end up picking. As for the rest of the week, tomorrow should be a Tomodachi live stream, which I believe I missed out on last week. And I actually had some ideas for some new Miis that I think I'm going to add to the island, which I'll just tell you now. I'm thinking I want to try to make the main characters from Persona 5. So like Joker and Ryuji and Ann. And I'd love to make Morgana as well, but he's a cat. So I don't know, it'd be pretty difficult to make a cat as a Mii. I could play Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. yeah, I don't think either of those are really my style. Sorry. I mean, remember I tried Fatal Frame when I played the demo, and yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it, but I also don't think it's like something I would enjoy enough to stream. I don't know much about Silent Hill, but from what little I have heard, doesn't sound like my thing. Sorry. But yeah. So tomorrow will be Tomodachi Life, and we'll be making some new Miis, and hopefully making a certain romance happen that we've been trying for. And Wednesday, as usual, will be more Persona. It's gonna be great. And by next Monday, I will have hopefully settled on a game that I'm gonna be playing. Just, yeah, every Monday to replace the Pokemon slot. It's gonna be amazing. I have a week to decide. Hopefully I settle on something. So, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, yes, Chloe, this is the end. I feel done with Leafgreen. That's what I was saying a moment ago. I feel done with Leafgreen, okay? We saw the Legendaries. We saw them. That's good enough. Okay, I tried. And the Pokedex just, it doesn't feel like something I want to do on stream. Yes, we did see the Deoxys. We did see it. We definitely did see it, and I tried. And then I went and got Mewtwo with the Master Ball, just to end things off. So, yeah. I am done with Leafgreen, and I also said I feel done with ZA, so next Monday is gonna be something completely new. And I'm gonna eat a biscuit one more time before we end off the stream. Thanks, Gavo. And I haven't even decided what it's gonna be next week. We'll see. And I'll drink the orange juice, yes. Hello, Moonhearth. What great timing. I was just doing an outro and about to end the stream. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's that done. But yeah, I think I said everything that I needed to say, so thank you guys so much for being here. And look forward to next week when I will be playing. I don't even know, but you guys are welcome to make suggestions or tell me which of the ones I've narrowed it down to that you are interested in. And yeah, the list is in the Discord. And we'll see what I end up picking. That's a really cool emote. So that's gonna be so fun. I don't even know. I don't know what it's gonna be. I've probably said that a million times. I have a week to decide. So I will see you guys next week or tomorrow or whenever you guys decide to join me. Bye!